The rain had started falling lightly as Amara stepped out of her office building that evening. The streets of Lagos were busy as usual, filled with honking horns, impatient drivers, and pedestrians trying to escape the downpour. She quickly adjusted her handbag on her shoulder and raised her hand, hoping to catch a taxi before the rain grew heavier. Within minutes, a small Toyota Corolla stopped in front of her, its wipers moving back and forth in a rhythmic sweep. She glanced inside. The driver was an older man with a calm face. Relieved, she entered the back seat, shaking water off her umbrella, and gave him her destination. He nodded silently and drove off into the traffic. The interior of the taxi smelled faintly of air freshener, and the soft hum of the radio played a popular Nigerian song. Amara leaned back against the seat, grateful to finally be on her way home after such a long day. But as the car joined the expressway, she noticed the driver was unusually quiet, his eyes fixed on the road, occasionally darting to the side mirror. At first, she thought nothing of it. Lagos drivers were often tense and impatient, but as the car sped past familiar turns without slowing down, her sense of comfort began to slip away. "Excuse me, sir. That's not the route," she said politely, leaning forward. The driver gave a small smile, muttered something about traffic, and assured her he knew a faster way. She hesitated, unsure whether to insist, but the rain had grown heavier outside, and the streets looked flooded. Maybe he truly knew a better route. She forced herself to relax, but her eyes remained fixed on the windows as unfamiliar streets began to unfold around her. Then she noticed something else: the way the driver kept making quick phone calls. He would lower his voice, speaking in Yoruba, and end the calls abruptly whenever she looked up. Her heart skipped a beat. It wasn't unusual for drivers to answer calls, but his tone, the rushed whispers, and the glances in the mirror made her uneasy. She pulled out her phone and sent a quick message to her friend. "In taxi, not sure about this driver. Taking strange route." She hit send, but just as she tried to place a call, the line cut off. The network bars on her screen flickered, then dropped. She shook the phone and tried again, but it remained lifeless, stuck on no service. Amara's palms began to sweat. She knew Lagos was notorious for taxi scams and kidnappings, stories she had read countless times online, yet she had never thought she would be caught in one. She shifted uneasily in her seat and tried to remain calm, her mind racing through possible actions. Should she demand he stop immediately? Should she try to open the door and jump out? But the rain outside poured heavily, and the streets they passed were deserted, lined with warehouses and old